Welcome into the Missoula Prep Sports Network coverage of the 2017 Missoula Maverick Memorial Tournament, 38th Annual Tournament, final day of gaming. And we are in the second game here, the Honda of Bellevue taking on the Lewis and Clark Twins. And, well, the Twins mathematically have been eliminated out of the championship game later on this afternoon. They are 2-2 on the tournament. Bellevue Honda, though, they have the opportunity if they can pull out the win here and a possible Maverick loss in the third game coming up at 3 o'clock. Well, we could see some math going on here with our crew in the booth trying to figure out who's going to do what. But we know the Missoula Mavericks are going to be in the championship game as they are 4-0 on the tournament. Game one today was a good one. It started out to be pretty good, and then the Gonzaga Prep Bulldogs, they would pour on runs late to get the win over LeGrand. LeGrand would finish the tournament 0-5, and Gonzaga Prep would be 2-3. We are set to go here with Honda and Lewis and Clark, and to lead off for Honda, and we'll get through their starting lineups here as we go. But number 11, Joey Wishart, he is the leadoff batter for Honda, and he is also the right fielder. Number 1, Braden Boyes, he is holding down third base. Number 4, Nate Gilbrick, he is out at left field. The designated hitter is number 5, Josh Davis, and we are set to go with the first pitch. Swung on. This one's going to float straight up in the air for Wishart, and it'll be caught at second base. On the mound for Lewis and Clark is Cooper Lund. That'll bring up Braden Boyes. He is at third base, number 1. Number 22, Jacob Bacon. He's holding down third base. The wall behind the plate is Cody Bentley. He is at catcher, number 21. Number 10, Ryan Troutman. He is shortstop. Holding down second is number 12, Steve Waters. And the first pitch to Boyes is a ball. And Max Gardner, number 13, will round out the batting order for Honda. Second pitch is a strike. And he will be in center field. On the mound is Patrick McCumber for Honda. Here's the pitch. That one will be inside, and we'll have a 2-1 count here. That one will be swung on and missed to even the count out at 2 now. And striking out the batter is
the left fielder, number 4, Nate Gilbrick.
Nate is Lund. That'll bring up Nate Gilbrick, number 4. He is the left fielder. Excuse me. Here's the pitch. He'll let it go by for ball 1. 1 out here in the opening half frame. That pitch will make it a 2-0 count now for Gilbrick. Get everything squared away here. We do not have iScore on this one, so I'll be doing this one on paper, so you'll have to bear with me here. Mavericks will play at 3 o'clock against Central Washington Spuds, and then we'll have the championship game roughly 30 minutes after that one is over. Gilbrick settles back in. Here's the pitch. And they'll go ahead and walk the batter. And that will bring in
number 5, Josh Davis.
Number 5, Josh Davis. He is the DH in game 1 here. So a runner at first after the walk. 1 out here. Honda at the plate. Davis settles in. Lund with the pitch. That one will be high for ball 1. Jacob Bacon in the on deck for Honda. Here's the pitch by Lund. That one will be inside, and we'll go to a 2-0 count here. Runner at first, steps away, 1 out here. Davis waiting on the pitch on its way outside, and we'll have a 3-0 count here. Lund now with the pitch. Ball is on the way. That one will skin the plate, and we'll have strike 1 here on the batter. So we'll move to a 3-1 count now. Lund waits for the call. Behind the plate is Fuller for Lewis and Clark. We'll get Lewis and Clark's batting order here shortly. Here's the pitch. That one will skin. Nope, that'll be outside, and they'll walk the second batter here. And that'll bring up number 22, Jacob Bacon, the first baseman.
First baseman number 22, Jacob Bacon.
So 2 outs here. Two outs. Runners at first and second for Honda. Lund ready for the pitch now. Here's the pitch. That one will be low for ball 1. Left-handed pitcher is Bacon. Bacon's had some success here throughout the tournament. On the batting side of things, he's played well out there as well on the infield. Here's the pitch. That one will be high, and we'll go to 2-0 on Bacon. And Lund, he's going to get a visit by the pitching coach, Brad Newmeyer, and they'll have a brief conversation here to get him rally back in. For the Twins, their batting order leading off is number 11, Riley Way. He'll be at shortstop. Played phenomenally out there. Number 7, A.J. Davis is holding down second. Number 20, Jaden Phillips will be the third baseman. Number 25, Luke White is at first. Bacon ready to go now. Back into the box. Lund now with the pitch. Bacon will hit on this one. It'll go out towards left field. Runner will round around from second. The throw home is not there in time, and Honda will strike blood first as number 4, Nate Gilbrick,
Number 21, Cody Bentley.
will get the RBI. Will get the run, and Bacon will be credited with an RBI. So runners at first and second now with 2 outs. That brings up number 21, Cody Bentley, the catcher. In the on deck is Troutman. This one will be hit out. Second baseman will not be able to glove it. It'll pop out into right field. Runner will round from second. The throw home not in time, and they take a 2-0 lead here. And Josh Davis will come home with the run. That'll bring up number 10, Ryan Troutman. And 2 outs here with runners on the corners for Honda. They're going to get out of the gate here, right out of the way. Here's the pitch. Inside. Ball 1, ball 2, 2-0 count now for Troutman. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 1. So a 2-1 count for Troutman. Runners on the corners with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled off. And we'll have an even count now at 2. Our officials will have Ed Morrow behind the plate. And Wayne Wade will be in the field. Here's the pitch. That one will be high. And Troutman will see a full count at 3-2 here. In the field is Wayne Wade for our officials. This one will be popped out past the third baseman. Honda will bring another run home as Bacon comes home with the run, and Troutman will be credited with a single and an RBI.
Number 12, Steve Waters.
That'll bring up number 12, Steve Waters. He is holding down second base. Lund now on the mound. Here's the pitch. That one's across the midsection inside on the right-handed batter of Waters for ball one. Runners step away from first and second. Here's the pitch. High and outside, and we go to a 2-0 count now. And that one will be a strike, and we'll go to a 2-1 count. .30 lead right now for Honda with 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Here's the pitch. That one will be low, and Waters will go to a 3-1 count now. Runner steals third. So now runners on the corners for Honda. 2 outs. Lund on the mound. Fuller steps in front of the plate to signal the field. Lund ready for the pitch. On its way. And that will be a strike. So a full count now for Waters at 3-2. Surprising to see a team jump out on Lewis and Clark like this. Runner's going to go to second. Throw is over the second baseman's head. The runner will come home from third, and there's a walk. And Bentley will score. And it's 4-0 Honda now with runners at first and second and 2 outs. We've already seen a visit by the pitching coach to Lund. And now Fuller will head out there and try to get him focused in here. Max Gardner in the on deck. Actually, Max Gardner is going to make his way to the plate right now. The center fielder, number 13. So 2 outs here. Runners at first and second for Honda. They lead 4-0. Here's the pitch. That one will catch the inside of the plate for strike 1 on Gardner. Lund settles on the mound. Runners step away from their bases. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be low for ball 1. 2-0 count, I should say here. Lund settles on the mound. Runners step away from their bases. Here's the pitch. No, they're going to throw to second, and runner is back in time. Safe. So Gardner waiting for pitch number 3. 2 outs here, bottom of the first, or top of the first. First half inning of the game, and Honda jumps out to a 4-0 lead. Here's the pitch. That one will catch the plate. We'll have a 1-2 count for Gardner. Here's the pitch. Swung on. That one's going to go foul, and the batter will stay alive with a 1-2 count. Settling in now. Lund ready for the pitch. That one will be outside. We even count at 2 now for the center fielder. Gardner will readjust his helmet. Honda 2-2 on the tournament. Lewis and Clark 2-2 as well. Honda, though, has a chance. Here's the pitch. Swung on. This one's going to fly down the first baseline foul. He'll stay alive with foul ball. 4-0 Honda right out of the gate here. Lund settles in on the mound. Pitch is on its way. This one will be bounced off in front of home plate. Bounces to the shortstop's hand. The throw to first is not there. Runner will advance from second and third, and we have another score here as Troutman comes across with the run. And Gardner will single off the error.
Number 11, Joey Wishart.
With an RBI. That'll swing us to the top of the batting order with Joey Wishart. 5-0 Honda right out of the gate here. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouls back into the netting right at us. Got to stay on your toes here. We've already had one in the Chris Walters-Kirschken press box. Had to duck out of my way here this morning in the first game. Got a nice little dent in the door behind me where that ball jumped in the box here. 2 outs. Runners at first and third for Honda. Here's the pitch. That one will be low. And it will be an even count at 1 for Wishart. Wishart settles in. Leadoff batter. We've made our way through here in the first, and this one's going to go out to shortstop and caught, and that will end the inning. So they will hang 2, they'll score 5, and Honda is leading 5-0. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
The Missoula Prep Sports Network is Missoula's home for local sports. MPSN406.com has news on Missoula and the surrounding community sports heroes. Our mission is to make our local sports heroes feel just like sports heroes. From news to live streaming of prep sports events, MPSN406.com is Missoula's home of its local sports heroes. Visit us today at www.mpsn406.com. Like us on Facebook at MPSN406. Missoula Prep Sports Network, Missoula's home for its prep sports heroes. Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milk Crate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it's social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or radio advertising. Milk Crate Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website that will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milk Crate Media is a proud sponsor of prep sports in Missoula and the surrounding valley.
Welcome back to Lindbergh Craig Field. Chris Stratton here for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we've got coverage of the Missoula Maverick 2017 Memorial Tournament. Bellevue Honda leading 5-0 over the Lewis and Clark Twins, and that's a surprise jump out here, for Honda to have, for Lewis and Clark to have somebody jump out like that. Leadoff batter is number 11, Riley Way. He is the shortstop. Number 7, A.J. Davis, he is holding down second. Number 20, Jaden Phillips holding down third. Number 25, Luke White holding down first. The designated hitter will bat fifth. Number 10, Danny Robinson. Number 24, Chris Powell is in right field. Number 15, Ryder Schultz is in right field, or in left field. Number 8, Jackson Fuller is behind the plate. And number 23, Alex Light is in center for the Twins. So we get underway here at Lindbergh Craig Field for the bottom of the first inning, and Riley Way will lead things off here for the Twins. On the mound, Patrick McCumber for Honda. He'll settle in for the first pitch. Way, a right-handed batter. Here's the pitch. That one will be a strike. So Way will start off with a strike here. A.J. Davis in the on deck for the Twins. They're down 5-0 here in the opening frame. They're going to get some run. They're going to try to get some runs up here. Here's the pitch. That one's in the dirt. We'll even the count out at 1. McCumber on the mound. And the pitch is on its way. Swung on. This one's going to go foul down the third base line. And we move to a 1-2 count for Way. Way has played very well out there at shortstop. He's got some moves out there. Great defender, and he's played well in the box as well for Twins. McCumber now ready for the pitch. That one will be high, and we even the count out at 2. Here's the pitch. That one's going to hit the batter. And he'll get a free base. That'll bring us to number 7, A.J. Davis,
Number 7, A.J. Davis.
the second baseman. Davis settles in, right-handed batter. Way steps away from first. Thought about throwing it, does McCumber. And the pitch will catch the outside of the plate for strike 1. Settling in now. McCumber checks the runner at first. Way steps away. They'll throw back to first. He'll get back in time. After the third game of the day will be played at 3 o'clock right here at Lindbergh Craig Field. Missoula Mavericks and Central Washington Spuds. Spuds 3-1 on the tournament. That pitch outside. So Davis will have a even count at 1. Settles in. Does Davis. McCumber waiting for the pitch. Checks the runner at first. Way steps away with a 1-step lead. Here's the pitch. Outside. And Davis has a lead in the count now at 2-1. McCumber now ready for the pitch. They'll throw to first, actually. Pickoff play in time. Ready for the pitch is McCumber. Here's it is on the way. That will catch the plate for strike 2. So an even count now for the second baseman at 2. Honda leads 5-0 here in the bottom of the first. Runner's going to go. Way's going to, the ball's going to be hit, and Way will reach off the air, or Davis will reach off the air with
Third baseman number 20, Jaden Phillips.
that'll put runners at first and second, as neither the second baseman or the shortstop could field that one. And that brings up number 20, Jaden Phillips, the third baseman. Runners at first and second step away. No outs here for the Twins. McCumber on the mound. Be inside for ball 1, and looks like we're gonna have a quick. Oh, okay, perfect. We're gonna have a meeting on the mound right away. Both pitchers having a conference with their pitching coaches in the opening inning here. Honda with the lead. They want to be able to hold on to that lead. They want to play the Mavericks here in the championship game later on today. There we go. Now it's popping up. iScore is now up and running here, and you folks can follow along as well. So Phillips in the box. Pitch is on its way outside for ball 1. One 0 count for Phillips. Here's the pitch. And a 3-0 count now. So McCumber Both pitchers struggling out of the gate here. We'll see what these two veteran teams will do with these pitchers. That one will be inside, and they'll walk the batter. That'll bring us to number 25, Luke White, the first baseman. So with a 5-0 lead, loaded bases here with no outs. Honda has the 5-0 lead, but the Twins have loaded bases here in the bottom of the first with no outs, and now we've got action down the line in the bullpen for Honda as they've got a pitcher warming up. That one will catch the plate for strike one. Getting back into it here for strike one. Loaded bases, no outs. Here's the pitch. High for ball one. Even count at one now. Luke White, yesterday, his first opportunity at bat would kiss one off the wall all the way out at 410. He'd almost hit that 410 number out there in center field. 1-2 count now. White settles back in. McCumber on the mound. Loaded the bases up here with no outs. Here's the pitch. Outside. It's a 3-2 count now. Batter settles back in. Runners step away from their bases. No outs here. Loaded bases for the Twins. Luke White in the box. Here's the pitch. Swung on. This one's going to go deep into left field. It's got legs. It's going, and it is gone. White will knock one over the fence for a 3-shot home run. And the Twins get right back into it with the shot to make it 5-4. Deep over the 340. Well, that'd probably be about 345 out there. Down the third base line. And just like that, the Twins swing themselves right back into it. 5-4 Honda. That'll take us to number 10, Danny Robinson, the designated hitter. Here's the pitch by McCumber. And that will be a ball to lead off here. And it looks like the pitching coach, Rich Scrivener, is checking on the new pitcher down the line to see if he's ready. Here's the pitch by McCumber. Outside. We go to a 2-0 count right away. Bottom of the first. Lots of runs getting scored right away. 5-4 Honda. Here's the pitch. No outs for the Twins. And we'll move to a 3-0 count right away. So McCumber trying to get back into it here. That one will be low. Here's the settle. Here's the pitch. Inside on the plate. And we'll go to a 3-1 count here. Here's the pitch. Check swing, did not go, and they'll walk the batter. That'll bring us to number 24, Chris Powell. He is in right field today. Third base coach sending the signal in. That'd be Kevin Moyer, the manager. Here's the pitch. Bunt laid down. It'll go foul, and that'll be a strike. settle in. Five-4 opening inning. Both teams putting some runs up here. Both pitchers struggling on the mound. We might have a change here shortly with Honda. That pitch will be low. We'll even the count out at 1. Here's the pitch by McCumber. This one will be swung on out into right field. It'll be picked up by the right fielder. And the Twins will have runners at first and second now with no outs. And there'll be a conference on the mound. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change here, so that'll let us step aside for 60 seconds while they warm up the new pitcher right here on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milkrate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it's social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or radio advertising. Milkrate Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website and will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milkrate Media is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports in Missoula and the surrounding valley. Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs and ship your packages via FedEx while you're there. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community.
Welcome back to the Missoula Prep Sports Network's coverage of the Missoula Maverick Memorial Tournament. We do have the pitching change, and it is number 8, Sam Cooper. So Cooper will come in on the mound right away here in the first inning to see if he can stop the bleeding here. He's warming up on the mound right now. 4 runs up on the board here for the Twins. That would come off of a home run by Luke White with loaded bases. He slapped one off the wall yesterday. It looked like it was going to go over and dropped just before. Here's the warm-up pitch here. And the batter coming to the plate is number 15, Ryder Schultz, the left fielder.
Left fielder number 15, Ryder Schultz.
Here's the pitch. Bunt laid down, fair down the third base line. Runners will advance, and there's loaded bases with no outs here. Once again in the bottom of the first for the Twins.
The catcher number 8, Jackson Fuller.
So Schultz steps in with loaded bases, no outs here. Honda has a 5-4 lead, and once again there's action in the Honda bullpen. Here's the pitch outside for ball 1. Here's the pitch. That one will be high, and we'll go to a 2-0 count here. Pitch is on its way. Check swing. They say he went, and we'll have a 2-1 count. In the on deck for the Twins is Jackson Fuller. Settle in for the pitch. On its way. That one will skin the plate, and he will have an even count at 2 now. 5-4 Honda, bottom of the first. No outs here for the Twins, and that will be a strike. So they'll strike out a batter here. Does Honda. Sam Cooper comes in here in the first and strikes out the batter. Here comes number 23, the center fielder, Alex Light, and Riley Way will go to the on deck. So 1 out here now. Loaded bases for Twins, and the first pitch to the center fielder is high for ball 1. Settling in now. And Cooper on the pitch. This one will be fouled down the first baseline. We'll have an even count at 1 here with 1 out. Loaded bases for the Twins. They came screaming back in here. 5-4. Honda threw 5 runs up right away, but Luke White steps to the plate and spanks one over the fence with loaded bases to make it 5-4. Here's the pitch by Cooper. That one will be a strike, and we're at a 1-2 count. So Cooper seems to be a little bit more settled down than McCumber was. And he's got 1 out off of a K. Here's the pitch, way outside. It's wild. Runners will advance on bases, and they'll tie the game up at 5 as Robinson comes home. So runners at second and third now with 1 out for the Twins, and they've tied the game up at 5. Bentley steps in front of the plate and signals the field. Cooper on the mound for Honda coming in. This one will be swung on, foul down the third base line. And we'll have a 1-2 count now. Light battling his way through here, trying to get things going. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. And that will strike out the batter. That'll be out number 2. That'll swing us to the top of the batting order for the Twins with Riley Way coming to the plate. Way hit by a pitch, his first opportunity at bat. Way settles in with runners at second and third. 2 outs. Sam Cooper with the pitch. That one's going to be high for ball 1. Mavericks will play at 3 o'clock today against Central Washington, the Spuds of Central Washington. Here's the pitch. That one's going to skin the plate, and we'll even the count out at 1 now. Cooper with a deep breath. Here's the pitch. Swung on. That one's going to go foul. No, they're going to say it's fair. Runner will come home. They'll get the out at first, and it will be tied at 5 at the end of 1. We'll have a very exciting second inning here in 60 seconds on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Wondering what this week's fishing conditions are like in western Montana? The Missoula Prep Sports Network has you covered. Stop by our website, www.mpsn406.com weekly to get the iFlyFish Montana fishing work. David Dietrich and the crew at iFlyFish Montana have you covered when it comes to all things fly fishing. Visit iFlyFishMontana.com to get the latest reviews on fly shop, river conditions, and more. Follow iFlyFish Montana on Instagram to relive their fishing experiences. iFlyFish Montana is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs and ship your packages via FedEx while you're there. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community.
Welcome back to Lindbergh Craig Field here. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we have coverage of the 2017 Missoula Maverick Memorial Tournament, the 38th annual tournament. And it's been a fun one here. Had some great baseball going on. We've got a tight one here. Both teams throwing 5 runs up on the board to open up. And we'll have the top of the second. And leading off for Honda is number 1, Braden Boyce, and Nate Gilbrick will go to the on deck. On the mound for the Twins is Cooper Lund. Here's the first pitch by Lund. This one will be swung on and missed by strike 1. Here's the pitch by Lund. Swung on, strike 2. Lund would allow 5 runs here to open up. Looks like he's settling back in here with an 0-2 count. Pitch is on its way, swung on and missed, and he'll strike the batter out. That'll add to his K count, and that will bring up Nate Gilbrick, number 4. He'll settle in. Gilbrick walked his first opportunity. Here's the pitch. This one will be fouled over the dugout down the first base line for strike 1. Josh Davis will move to the on-deck circle for Honda. Honda 3-1 or 2-2 on the weekend. They would have a tough loss last night to the Mavericks, as the Mavericks would come back and win that one. It was a great win because we witnessed history as well, and that pitch will be a ball. And Morrow will come out, and Ed Morrow, the umpire, will come out and have a comment to Lund. And that one will be a strike. So 2-1 count here for Gilbrick. Settles in. Now the pitch. This one will be swung on. This one's going to go high down the first baseline and go into the batting cages for the Mavericks down there on the first baseline. And we'll even the count out at 2. So Morrow settles in behind the plate. Here is the pitch. Swung on and missed. And he'll strike out the batter. So Lund struggles in the opening frame, but he'll strike out the last 2 batters for the outs. And that'll bring up number 5, Josh Davis. Davis will settle in, and here's the pitch. Swung on. This one's going to go foul up over the netting on the first baseline for strike 1. Settling in, Josh Davis, and here's the pitch by Lund. Swung on. This one's going to spin over the heads here on the first base line. And we'll have strike 2. We'll see if Lund can go 1, 2, 3 on the batters here. Go 3 for 3 on strikeouts. Here's the pitch. That one is, they'll check down the line, and they say he went. Strike him out. And that's it. 1, 2, 3 for Honda. We'll step aside for 60 seconds with the Twins portion of the first on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
what this week's fishing conditions are like in western Montana? The Missoula Prep Sports Network has you covered. Stop by our website, www.mpsn406.com weekly to get the iFly Fish Montana fishing alert. David Dietrich and the crew at iFly Fish Montana have you covered when it comes to all things fly fishing. Visit iflyfishmontana.com to get the latest reviews on fly shop, river conditions, and more. Follow iFly Fish Montana on Instagram to relive their fishing experiences. iFly Fish Montana is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. The Missoula Prep Sports Network is Missoula's home for local sports. MPSN406.com has news on Missoula and the surrounding community sports heroes. Our mission is to make our local sports heroes feel just like sports heroes. From news to live streaming of prep sports events, MPSN406.com is Missoula's home of its local sports heroes. Visit us today at www.mpsn406.com. Like us on Facebook at MPSN406. Missoula Prep Sports Network, Missoula's home for its prep sports heroes.
Welcome back to Lindbergh Craig Field. Chris Stratton here for the Missoula Prep Sports Network, and we had some action between innings. Close call there on the final strikeout, and the first base coach would have some words for Wayne Wade, the field umpire, and they would have a conversation, and Ed Morrow would have to come out and break up the conversation. Some of the fans getting verbally abusive as well. We saw one ejected yesterday, and trying to keep people reeled in. You know, these umpires, they're doing their best they can, and that's why they have a two-man crew to see how things go. They can talk it out, and that's exactly what Ed Morrow did. Ed Morrow saw it as a strike, went down the line to get the backup from Wayne Wade, and Wayne Wade backed him up, and it looks like, are we going to have the coach escorted out of the building? Not quite sure if he's got to leave or not.
Number 7, A.J. Davis.
And he is heading out the gate, so one of the coaches for Honda is done for the day. That'll bring us to the bottom of the second here with a tied game at 5. And leading off for the Twins is number 7, A.J. Davis. And on the mound is Sam Cooper for Honda. Here's the pitch outside. And we go to a 2-0 count very quickly. Had a fan. He calmed himself right down, though. Here's the pitch. That one will skin the plate. We'll have a 2-1 count now. Settling in is Davis. Here's the pitch. That one will catch the plate, and we're at an even count at 2 now. 2-1 on the count. Got ahead of myself. Here's the pitch. This one's going to float out into center field. Gardner will let it drop. He'll get the glove on it for the out. Nice job by Gardner to pedal his way forward and get the out right behind second base.
Number 20, Jaden Phillips.
That'll bring up number 20, Jaden Phillips. Lots of encouragement from the Honda fans here for Gardner as he picked up that out there. And Cooper says he wants a fresh ball, so they'll give him one. So, interesting game here as we've had a coach ejected and a fan warned. 1 out. Tie game at 5 here in the bottom of the second. Here's the pitch. That one will be across the inside of the plate for strike 1. Here's the pitch. That'll be behind the back of the batter, Phillips. And we'll even the count out at 1. Maverick players making their way in. They've got the 3 o'clock game here. This one will be swung on and missed. And we'll have a 1-2 count here for the third baseman. Here's the pitch. Outside in the dirt. And we'll even the count out. Parker Stevens and Bo King making their way in. Stevens had a great game on the mound yesterday for the Mavericks in game 1. Ed Morrow will come out and clean the plate off. Here's the pitch. Check swing. They look down the line and they say safe. And now, with a questionable call down the line, Ed Morrow will turn around and ask the fan to quiet down. Not happy here. Honda, they've got to win this game to make it to the championship game, and everybody on their toes here. Here's the pitch. Outside in the dirt, and they'll walk the batter. So with one out here, that'll bring up number 25, Luke White. White, first opportunity today, well, he would spank one over the fence with bases loaded, and that would get the Twins right back into it, 5-4. Yesterday, his leadoff bat, he would snap one off of the wall right at the 410 sign in center field. Left center, we should say. Here's the pitch, swung on and missed for strike one. Ryan McHugh making his way in for the Missoula Mavericks. Sam Cooper on the mound for Honda. Here's the pitch. That one will catch the outside of the plate, and we'll have an 0-2 count now with one out here. Honda has a pitcher warming up in the bullpen. They're working on their second pitcher here, and we're only in the bottom of the second inning. Runner steps away from first. Pitch is on its way. In the dirt outside. Oh, 0-2 count with one out. Runner steps away from first. It's Phillips for the Twins. Here's the pitch by Cooper. That will catch the inside of the plate, and they'll strike out the batter.
Number 10.
That'll bring up number 10, Danny Robinson. So White, after slapping one over the fence, he'll be struck out. Runner at first steps away with two outs here. Phillips is out there. Cooper walking his way back up on the mound. Both teams wearing the high socks. Throw to first. Cooper making the throw there, and Phillips hadn't even left the bag yet. Cooper settles now. Pitch is on its way. Swung on. This one's going to go foul into the bullpen of the Twins down the first base line here. The Twins 2-2 on the tournament. They go 2-2 as well as Honda. Honda, though, has a chance to make it into the championship game against the Mavericks. Lots of math going on at the end of this game to see who does what. We know the Mavericks are already there with a 4-0 record. This one will be hit out into right field, picked up by the right fielder, and they'll have runners at first and second with two outs here. And that will bring up Chris Powell, number 24.
Number 24, Chris Powell.
So Powell will settle in. The left-handed batter is Powell. He'll clean the dirt up in the box. Runners step away from first and second. Robinson at first, Phillips at second. Here's the pitch by Cooper. Inside. And Bentley chasing it down. Runners will hold at first and second. Now we're going to have Scrivener come out and have a conversation. We might see another pitching change. Maybe this is just the warning call. I know doing Missoula Maverick baseball, Hathaway has a warning and then you're gone. So other teams work it differently, but they'll go out and they'll talk to Cooper here to see about getting him calmed down. Scrivener. And Morrow will clean the plate off while he waits. And they'll leave him in with two outs here and a 1-0 count on Powell. Here comes Bentley back. We'll throw a ball in and Bentley will glove it and hand it off to Morrow. Bentley with his mask back on, settles in behind the plate, and we're ready back for action with runners at first and second. A 1-0 count here and two outs. Tie game at 5 in the bottom of the second. Here's the pitch. That one's going to go off the toe of the batter, and they'll load the bases up with a hit by pitch. And that'll be number 15, Ryder Schultz, coming to the plate now. Loaded bases with 2 outs for the Twins. We've seen this before.
Number 15, Ryder.
Let's see what Schultz will have in store. Pitcher warming up down the line for Honda. Trying to see here. We've got netting down the third baseline, so it makes it kind of tough to see what the number is on that pitcher down there. So I'm trying to get a view there. Here's the pitch. That one's high for ball 1. Loaded bases here. Bentley settles in behind the plate. Getting warm here at Lindbergh Craig Field. Supposed to hit the 90 mark today. The last 3 days we've had a nice little breeze that has cooled us off, but today all 3 flags in center field are limp. 2 outs here. Bottom of the second, tied at 5. Loaded bases. Here's the pitch. And that is a strike. So a 2-1 count now for Schatz. He had a single his first opportunity at bat. Here's the pitch. Bounces off. Picked up by the shortstop. The tag at second, and that will end the inning. So they'll hang 3, but won't do anything with it, and it will stay tied at 5. We'll have the top of the third in 60 seconds.
Wondering what this week's fishing conditions are like in western Montana? The Missoula Prep Sports Network has you covered. Stop by our website, www.mpsn406.com weekly to get the iFly Fish Montana fishing alert. David Dietrich and the crew at iFly Fish Montana have you covered when it comes to all things fly fishing. Visit iflyfishmontana.com to get the latest reviews on fly shop, river conditions, and more. Follow iFly Fish Montana on Instagram to relive their fishing experiences. iFly Fish Montana is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milk Crate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it's social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or radio advertising. Milk Crate Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website that will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milk Crate Media is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports in Missoula and the surrounding valley.
Welcome back to Lindbergh Craig Field. Chris Stratton here for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we've got coverage of the Missoula Maverick Memorial Tournament 2017. And we have a tie game here with Honda of Bellevue and the Twins. And it's been a heated matchup here so far in the opening frames. We've had a coach ejected, a fan warned, and a home run with a 3 RBI. So it's been all kinds of action here to open up here. And leading off for Honda, that would be number 22, Jacob Bacon, with Cody Bentley going to the on deck. Here's the pitch. Lund on the mound. Cooper Lund on the mound for the Twins. We're at a 1-0 count here. That pitch will even the count out at 1. Lund now with the windup in the pitch. That one will be a little bit high. Lund will duck out of it. The ball overthrown to the pitcher. Second baseman will have to pick it up. Here's the pitch. That one will catch the plate. 2-1 count now. And it looks like Liam Malley is warming up in the Honda bullpen, and they'll go ahead and walk the leadoff batter here for Honda. That will bring up number 21, Cody Bentley, and Ryan Troutman will go to the on deck. Here comes Spencer Schock and James Martin. Oh, it's Sam Busey. I apologize. That that one. Makes it 3-1 on the count. Busey and Shock got kind of a same with their hats on and their haircut. They almost look the same. Lots of verbal comments coming from both fan bases. A lot on the line here for Honda. Twins would love to ruin Honda's day here. That one will be inside for a, well, that one will catch the inside of the plate for a strike. So Bentley will settle back in here. Tie game at 5. Runner at first for Honda. Here's the pitch. That one will be inside. And Bentley will look down the third base line. No call from Coach Williams. Doug Williams, the manager for Honda, also the third base coach. Runner at first, steps away. Here's the pitch. Swung on. This one's going to bounce out to third. Picked up. Throw to second is there. The throw to first is there. Sorry, folks. Tried to get the mic off so I didn't blast your ears there with the sneeze.
Number 10,
And they'll have the double play. The Twins will have the double play for 2 outs here. And that'll bring up number 10, Ryan Troutman. And Steve Waters will go to the on deck for Honda. They've got action going on in the bullpen. Liam Malley in there warming up. Here's the pitch. Catches the inside of the plate for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Swung on. This one's going to go foul up over our heads here. And we'll even the count out at 1. Two outs. Top of the third, tie game. Here's the pitch by Lund. This one will foul off into the netting. He'll stay alive with the 0-2 count. Waters will come out and shag the ball. That one will catch the plate, and they'll strike out the batter to end the inning. So it stays tied at 5. We'll have the bottom of the third in 60 seconds on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Where Missoula go?
Wondering what this week's fishing editions are like in western Montana? The Missoula Prep Sports Network has you covered. Stop by our website, www.mpsn406.com weekly to get the I Fly Fish Montana fishing alert. David Dietrich and the crew at I Fly Fish Montana have you covered when it comes to all things fly fishing. Visit iflyfishmontana.com to get the latest reviews on fly shop, river conditions, and more. Follow I Fly Fish Montana on Instagram to relive their fishing experiences. I Fly Fish Montana is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Do you have a sweet video of your sports athlete? Did you experience a sports-altering moment or something at a sporting event that wowed the crowd? Go to our homepage at www.mpsn406.com and click on the Contact Us tab at the bottom of the homepage. Email us your video. We'll choose a new one every Monday, and yours just might go viral. Visit us today at MPSN406 on Facebook and Twitter. MPSN.com, Missoula's home for Missoula Prep Sports Heroes.
Welcome back to the Missoula Prep Sports Network. There's Spencer Shock on his way in. And we've got a pitching change on the mound. Number 2, Liam Malley will come in. So that's the third pitcher Honda has pulled in here. Tied at 5. Cooper now sitting down below us here. He is running the radar gun. So they'll let the new pitcher warm up on the mound. He's been down there a couple of innings here warming up. Leading off for the Twins is number 8, Jackson Fuller, and Alex Light in the on deck. So Malley on his warm up here. Exciting game here in game 2. We've had a home run. We've had a fan worn and a coach tossed. One of Honda's coaches escorted out of the building out of the complex by security. Got on Wayne Wade after a questionable call. Let's see here. Ed Morrow getting ready to go here. The game 3, Missoula Mavericks and Central Washington Spuds. That one will happen roughly at 3 o'clock. They changed up the schedule here to kind of give it more convenience for these teams to get back. You know, Lewis and Clark, Honda, Central Washington, they all have a very long ways to go. LeGrand. So they wanted to be courteous to these teams and let them have the opportunity to get back on a Sunday afternoon safely. We are set to go here to start the 4th inning, tied at 5. And the leadoff batter, Jackson Fuller, steps in. Right-handed batter is Fuller. And Malley on the mound, ready for his first pitch to a batter, and the batter will call time and back off right away. Gorgeous day here at Lindbergh Craig Field. Not a cloud in the sky. Gonna get warm here. Here's the pitch. That one's gonna go off the batter, and he'll take his base. That'll bring up number 23, Alex Light. Umpire will go out and have a conversation with Malley. Get him a fresh ball. Bentley will hand the one back to him he had in his glove. Morrow now settles in behind the plate, slides his mask back on. Light now in the box. Or Fuller. No, it is Light. Fuller is at first. And they call time and back off. Right-hand batter. Here's the pitch. And that one will be wild, and the runner will make his way from first to second. Twins, they are both teams here, Honda and Twins. They have the ability to put up runs. The Twins, they put up 6 in their first game, 16 in their second, 1 in their third, and 9 in their last game. For Honda, they put up 2, 4, 10, and 5 on their runs. Here's the pitch. Swung on. This one's going to be hit out. Picked up by the shortstop. The throw to first is not there in time. And the Twins will have runners at first and second now. No outs. That'll swing us to the top of the batting order with Riley Way. Trad Richardson making his way in. Mavericks have the 3 o'clock game against the Central Washington Spuds. Mavericks number 1 in the tournament, 4-0. Spuds number 2 at 3-1. Honda seeing if they can go to 3-2. If they go 3-2, that gives them a chance to at least start the math to get into the championship game against the Mavericks. Way looks down the third baseline, gets the signal from Coach Moyer of the Twins. He's also the manager. Here's the pitch, showing bunt. That one will go by for a ball. Alex Light at first, Jackson Fuller at second. Riley Way in the box. No outs here. Tie game at 5. Here's the pitch. That one will skin the plate for strike 1. 2-1 on the count. Liam Malley on the mound. He'd be the 3rd pitcher to come in, and it looks like we've got more action going on down the bullpen for Honda. This one's going to be hit over the 3rd baseman's head. Runner's going to come around. No, they'll hold him at 3rd, and we'll have loaded bases here for the Twins with no outs, and A.J. Davis will come to the plate.
7, A.J. Davis.
Bentley will settle in behind the plate now, slides his mask on, and settles in. Davis has a little, he flips the bat backwards and uses the handle to write something in the dirt before he steps in the box. That's his His little twitch he does before every at bat. First one is going to be high for ball one. Loaded bases here for the Twins. No outs. Each batter's got his own little thing that he does. It's all about repetition, muscle memory when it comes to batting. And it's not always about the swing behind the bat. And Malley and Bentley will have a conversation. Bentley jogs his way back here. He'll slide his mask on and settle in behind the plate. Malley now on the mound, ready for the pitch. Loaded bases, no outs here. Tie game at 5. Here's the pitch. Swung on. This one's going to float out into center field. Center field will get the catch. The man at third will tag, runs home. Throw is not there in time, and the Twins take their first lead, 6-5 here in the top of, or the bottom of the third. That'll bring up number 20, Jaden Phillips. Phillips, right-handed batter. Malley will throw to third. First baseman stands kind of behind Malley on the mound here. And they'll throw to third. Safe. There's nobody over there. But he's getting coached to throw to third. So here, Malley ready for the first pitch. Runners at first and second. Runner at second is going to go to third. The throw down the line, not there. And Light will get there. So with runners on the corners and one out here, the Twins looking to increase their 6-5 lead here in the bottom of the third. Both teams loading up heavy in the opening frame to score 5 apiece. Bentley steps in front of the plate to signal the field. Now he settles back in, sliding his mask on. Here comes just a little bit of a breeze in the Chris Walters-Kirschken press box. Cool things off here. Here's the pitch. That one will skin the inside of the plate on the right-handed batter for strike one. Phillips walked his first 2 opportunities at bat. He's going to see if he can get on here with 1 out. Way. They'll throw to first, but the runner gets back in time. 4 Maverick players stringing in here. 3 o'clock game against the Central Washington Spuds. Right now we're 6-5 with the Twins over Honda. Liam Malley on the mound. Runners at the corners for the Twins. They call time. The batter steps off. Jaden Phillips in there. Liam Malley coming in this inning here. They do have another one warming up, Honda does, in their bullpen down the third baseline. 1 out here. Here's the pitch. Swung on. This one's going to go deep into left field. It'll land fair. Roll back to the warning track. They'll score 1 runner. They'll bring the runner around from second or from first. He'll come home and score. And they will take the Twins will take an 8-5 lead here with a runner at second and 1 out. And here comes the man with the big bat, number 25, Luke White. White's already pitched one over the fence for a home run that brought in 3 RBIs. He would push it to a 5-4 score here in the opening half frame for the Twins. 8-5 now for the Twins as they put up 3 here in the bottom of the third. Malley takes a deep breath and the pitch. That one will skin the outside of the plate on the right-handed batter. White was struck out his last opportunity at bat. 1 out here, runner at second. Step. Now he inches out to a 2-step lead. Pitch on the way, swung on. This one's going to be dug for, deep into center field. Center field is there, tracking it down, and he's got it for the out. The runner will advance from second to third, and he'll stand up as he comes in. So 2 outs here now for the Twins in the bottom of the third. They lead 8-5 over Honda, and that will bring in number 10, Danny Robinson, to the plate. Robinson, the designated hitter in the game here. And Central Washington has made their way to the complex now. 2 outs. 8-5 Twins over Honda. Runner at third. Here's the pitch. That one's going to skin across. The runner's going to come down the line from third, and they will make it 9-5 here. And they're going to go ahead and bring the new pitcher in. So Mally Dunn, new pitcher on his way out, taking his time. He's got a 20. I know he's got a 20 on his jersey there. Could be number 24, Bryce Long. We'll see as he comes out. We'll step aside for 60 seconds while they let the fresh pitcher warm up here. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network at the 2017 Missoula Maverick Memorial Tournament. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Have a sweet video of your sports athlete? Did you experience a sports-altering moment or something at a sporting event that wowed the crowd? Go to our homepage at www.mpsn406.com and click on the Contact Us tab at the bottom of the homepage. Email us your video. We'll choose a new one every Monday, and yours just might go viral. Visit us today at MPSN406 on Facebook and Twitter. MPSN.com, Missoula's home for Prep Sports heroes. Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs and ship your packages via FedEx while you're there. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community. Have a sweet video of your sports athlete? Did you experience a sports-altering moment or something at a sporting event that wowed the crowd? Go to our homepage at www.mpsn406.com and click on the Contact Us tab at the bottom of the homepage. Email us your video. We'll choose a new one every Monday, and yours just might go viral. Visit us today at MPSN406 on Facebook and Twitter. MPSN.com, Missoula's home for Prep Sports heroes. Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milk Crate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it's social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or radio advertising. Milk Crate Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website that will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milk Crate Media is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports in Missoula and the surrounding valley.
Set back in the action here at Lindbergh Craig Field. Chris Stratton here for the Missoula Prep Sports Network, and we have a pitching change for Honda. Number 23, Brody Magbalata, will come in on the mound. So 2 outs here, nobody on for the Twins. They lead 9-5 here in the bottom of the third, and the first pitch by Magbalata is outside on the left-handed batter of Robinson. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be batted down the first base line. It's going to go foul, and the right field is there, not able to get the catch at the warning track, and so Robinson will have another opportunity here at the plate. Bentley will toss the bat out to Robinson as he makes his way back. Magbalata coming in. This would be pitcher number 4 for Honda. Here's the pitch. That one will be high and outside, and will even the count out at 1. Well, they'll say 2-1 on the count. Here's the pitch. This one will go foul over the third baseline netting, and he'll stay alive on the count. breath by Meg Bellotta on the mound. Here's the pitch. Swung on. This one's going to go deep into right field. Right fielder is getting back there. It's going to bounce off the wall. Runner is around second. He'll pick it up out of the dirt on the warning track around third. And they're going to go ahead and let him slide in just ahead of the ball at third. So Robinson comes in and blasts one out for a triple. And that'll bring up number 24, Chris Powell. 2 outs here, bottom of 3. Meg Bellotta on the mound. Folks, he's got to be 6'4", maybe 6'3". A lot of pitchers standing up there on the mound. That one will be fouled down the first baseline. That'll be strike one. 0-1 on the count with 2 outs here. Runner at third for the Twins. They put up 4 runs here in the bottom of the third to give themselves a 9-5 lead. Meg Bellotta with a deep breath and settles on the mound. Here's the pitch. That one will be outside, and we'll even the count out at 1. Meg Bellotta ready for the pitch. Left-handed batter in Powell, settling in. Pitch is on its way. That one will catch the plate, and we'll have a strike count here. 2 outs. If Meg Bellotta can finish the inning here, we will have the bottom of the batting order for Honda. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Foul into the bullpen of Honda, and the batter will stay alive with the 0-2 count. Powell settles in. Ready for the pitch now. 2 outs, runner at third. It's on its way. That one's going to come across the inside of the plate, and they'll strike out the batter to end the inning. So Meg Bellotta comes in and finishes the inning out for Honda, but the Twins hang 4 up, and it's 9-5 on the scoreboard in favor of Lewis and Clark. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Do you have a sweet video of your sports athlete? Did you experience a sports-altering moment or something at a sporting event that wowed the crowd? Go to our homepage at www.mpsn406.com and click on the Contact Us tab at the bottom of the homepage. Email us your video. We'll choose a new one every Monday, and yours just might go viral. Visit us today at MPSN406 on Facebook and Twitter. MPSN.com, Missoula's home for Ms. Prep Sports Heroes. Missoula Prep Sports Network is Missoula's home for local sports. MPSN406.com has news on Missoula and the surrounding community sports heroes. Our mission is to make our local sports heroes feel just like sports heroes. From news to live streaming of prep sports events, MPSN406.com is Missoula's home of its local sports heroes. Visit us today at www.mpsn406.com and like us on Facebook at MPSN406. Missoula Prep Sports Network, Missoula's home for its prep sports heroes.
Welcome back to the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Chris Stratton here, covering the Missoula Maverick 2017 Memorial Tournament and Game 2 of the final day underway. We've had a scorcher here as it's 9-5 Twins, and leading off for Honda here in the inning is Steve Waters. He'll foul the first one off over the dugout down the first base line. Max Gardner will go to the on deck. Cooper Lund struggled early, standing tall on the mound, but I see the gate open for the Twins now down the first base line, and they might be making a change here. Holding on to that lead. Here's the pitch, fouls over the netting. Right now, the Mavericks will play in the championship game. It comes down to Honda of Bellevue and Central Washington, and the Twins wanting to ruin the day for Central Washington with the win. Here's the pitch, swung on and missed, and that will strike out the batter to lead off. That'll take us to number 13, Max Gardner, and Joey Wishart will go to the on deck. We've seen a home run go over the wall in the opening inning. We've had security escort a coach out of the complex after being tossed by the umpire, and a couple of fans warned. Here comes the breeze now, cooling things off. We're going to have a warm one here in Missoula, not a cloud in the sky. First pitch to Gardner is high and outside for ball one. Luke White of the Twins, he would knock one over the fence probably at about 345 is where he went. Here's the pitch. And we'll have a 2-1 count now with one out. Here's the pitch. That'll be outside. And we'll go to a 2-1 count for the center fielder. Here's the pitch. This one will be hit off the grips of the bat, and it'll drop. No! Nice job by the third baseman to lay out, dive in, and get the catch. That is Jaden Phillips out there at third base, laying it all out for the out. And that will be the first one here in the inning. That'll be the second one behind here. That'll swing us to the top of the batting order. Joey Wishart steps in. Here's the pitch. That one will be outside. Cooper Lund, 52 pitches in, 29 strikes. He struck out 5 batters, allowed 5 runs off of 2 hits. Wishart now settles in with a 1-0 count. Pitch is on its way, swung on. That one will be hit straight up in the air, but it is going to go foul. And we'll have an even count at 1 now. 1 out. Top of the 4th. Honda trying to get back into it. Morrow with a comment to either the batter or the catcher, not quite sure which one. A lot of trash going on here. Things getting fired up and heated with fans, coaches, and players alike. Two outs and a foul off will make it a 1-2 count. Wishart settles back into the box. Right-handed batter is Wishart. He'll hit that one. That one will go foul. Into the dugout of Honda. Throw back to the pitcher is over his head. Briefly there was action going on in the Twins bullpen down the first base line. Wishart 0 for 2. Pair of flyouts on the day. Here's the pitch. That one's across the knees. Even count at 2 with 2 outs here. Settles in. And now the pitch. Swung on. This is going to bounce out to the shortstop. Way will pick it up out of the dirt. The throw to first is there, and that will end the inning. So 1, 2, 3 goes Honda. We'll have the bottom of the 4th here in 60 seconds on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Have a sweet video of your sports athlete? Did you experience a sports-altering moment or something at a sporting event that wowed the crowd? Go to our homepage at www.mpsn406.com and click on the Contact Us tab at the bottom of the homepage. Email us your video. We'll choose a new one every Monday, and yours just might go viral. Visit us today at MPSN406 on Facebook and Twitter. MPSN.com, Missoula's home for Missoula Prep Sports Heroes. David Dietrich and the crew at iFly Fish Montana have you covered when it comes to all things fly fishing. Whether it's the scoop on the newest gear or images of the crew in their latest honey hole, iFly Fish Montana is your resource for angling in western Montana. David has immersed himself into the angler's culture in Montana to help you have the best fishing experience possible. Visit iFlyFishMontana.com to get the latest reviews on fly shops, river conditions, and more. iFly Fish Montana is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to Lindbergh Craig Field. Chris Stratton here for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we've got coverage of the Maverick 2017 Memorial Tournament and Game 2 going on here. Championship game implications going on, and right now the Twins lead Honda 9-5 on the scoreboard going into the bottom of the fourth here, which is the Twins portion of the inning. And leading off will be number 15, righty Ryder Schultz.
Number 15, Ryder Schultz.
Schultz ready to go. Right-handed batter is Schultz. He'll settle in. Brody Magbalata on the mound for Honda. Here's the pitch. Catching the outside of the plate on the right-handed batter for strike one. Schultz 1 for 2 on the day. Singled his first opportunity at bat. Here's the pitch by Magbalata. Swung on, bounces past the third baseman, rolls out into left field, picked up out of the grass, and thrown back in field, and the Twins will start off with a run.
Jackson Fuller.
That'll bring in number 8, Jackson Fuller. Fuller looks down the third base line. No call from the coach, so he'll settle into the box. Right-handed batter is Fuller. Shots at first. And they called a balk on him, and he'll wander out. Now we've got Scriver coming out, and he's going to have a conversation with Ed Morrow on the balk call. We might have the second Honda player, or second Honda coach, tossed. Good conversation going on. Nothing heated so far. Scriver, though, the pitching coach for Honda, trying to get an explanation. Scrivener with a smile now as he walks away from Morrow. And they tossed him. Scrivener will come back and have some more here for Morrow. Morrow tries to walk away down the first base line. Bentley steps in to get into it. Here comes Williams to calm him down. And Williams actually is going to go out and have a conversation with Morrow on the field. Everybody's in on the infield now listening to the conversation. Williams in the face of Ed Morrow now. And he's been tossed. So their coaching staff has been tossed out of the game. Wayne Wade now. Williams having a conversation with Wayne Wade. Scrivener making his way off the field. Fans been barking, and they're looking like maybe tossing him out of here. We've got commotion going on in the field. Wayne Wade makes his way back to his position on the field. So we've had 3 Honda coaches bounced from the game here with the Twins. And they've got 5 coaches. Now the whole team will come in on the mound, and they'll have a meeting on the mound here. Scrivener still barking out towards the field. They're going to walk coaches out. Now here comes Williams. He's back out on the field again. Both coaches have been tossed, but they not making their way off the field. Maverick security down there trying to get them off the field. So umpires toss coaches. And Honda making their way over towards the dugout. Lewis and Clark is at the dugout. Game over, Paul? They might. Well, they have 2 more listed here in the book. You got an infield coach and a catching coach, well, it's a roving instructor. So the only people on the field right now are the umpires. Twins make their way back into the dugout, and now Honda, they'll gather up on the third base line, and we'll get back into action here. So 3 Honda coaches tossed in one game here. That's got to be some sort of Legion record. Probably not a record that you want to have in the book. Now Williams pleading his case with the tournament director. Nothing the tournament director can do about it. The umpires, they have control of the field from fence to fence. So we settle back in here. Runner at second base. And here's the pitch. Inside. Wow, what a game here. Try to get through the bottom of the 4th here. No outs, runner at second. Here's the pitch. That one will come inside, and we'll have a 2-0 count now. So now we've had 3 coaches, and I think there was a fan that was extremely vocal, and that's the fan was tossed as well. Lawrence King, looks like he's getting rid of another one. Looks like the same one that was tossed yesterday. This one's going to hop over the top of the head of the second baseman. Runner will come around from second, third. He'll run down the third base line, and now it's 10-5 in favor of Lewis and Clark. And they'll have a runner at first with no outs here.
Number 23, Alex Light.
Looks like Williams is making his way back towards the dugout there, the manager for Honda. Meg Bellotta settles on the mound. Lots of action going on here. Not on the field. Yep, here comes security to take him back off. This one's going to be hit out into left field. Runners will advance to first and second. And that will swing us to the top of the batting order here for the Twins, with Riley Way on his way to the plate. And we've
Number
got
11, Riley Way.
Now Williams is making his way out of the building. Scrivener, the pitching coach, still pleading his case over there with the tournament director, but he's being escorted out of the building regardless. Here's the pitch. That one's in the dirt. No outs here. Runner at first and second, and we've got a 10-5 lead here for Meg Bellotta with the pitch. That one's in the dirt. Wow, folks. Lots of action going on here. Not all of it on the field. Hopefully somebody let those coaches know they can finish watching the game right here on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. From the parking lot. Pitch is on its way outside. Williams came back in here, having conversation with Lawrence King. Here's the pitch. Ooh, that one's going to come off of the batter, and that's the second time today that Way has been hit by a pitch. Mavericks warming up in the batting cages down the first base line. They've got the 3 o'clock game here, folks.
Number 7, A.J. Davis.
And that'll bring us to A.J. Davis. Honda trying to hold things together here. Central Washington Spuds, they're making their way over to do some batting practice. Meg Bellotta settling in. Here comes Scrivener out of the dugout for Honda. Pitching coach, he was tossed off of a balk, all off of a balk call. Here's the pitch. Loaded bases here with no outs for the Twins. They're up 10-5. They've already put one run up here on the inning. That pitch squeezes inside on the right-handed batter. It'll be a ball. Everybody settled down now, and we're into the action on the field rather than the action at the gate. 2-0 count. Actually, the count I don't have, so I apologize. But it is no outs. That's a strike. 2-2 is the count. Thank you. Mama Barkley running the book officially here. Here's the pitch. Swung on, reaches for it. It's going to bounce to the shortstop. The throw home is there in time for the out and getting the leadoff batter. That will take us to number 23. Number 20, Jaden Phillips. So, coaches have all been tossed for Honda. They are coachless. So the boys will try to put this one together. One out here. Honda down 10-5 to the Twins. Loaded bases for the Twins. Here's the pitch. That one will catch the plate for strike one. Everybody's settling down here. Had a couple of fans tossed, had some coaches tossed. Here's the pitch. That one will be outside. Settles in. Here's the pitch. That one will catch the outside of the plate. Getting warm here at Lindbergh Craig Field. Supposed to hit the 90 mark. Probably will stretch over the top of that. Here's the pitch. Swung on, out to the third baseman. He can't glove it. He'll try to get the tag. The toss to third. Runner is there in time. They'll score a run to make it 11-5, and the bases will stay loaded with one out here.
Number 25, Luke White.
So, getting a little information on what happened. Umpires were going to throw the whole team off the field, and the kids pleaded their case to finish out the game. Coach is gone. Wow, that would have been crazy here. Now Luke White in the box with loaded bases and one out. We've already seen him put one over the fence. Here's the pitch. Outside in the dirt. Runners will hold on their bases. So we almost had game over here as the team was tossed, but they pleaded their case, and Wayne Wade and Ed Morrow granted them their request as long as the coaches left. Here's the pitch. Swung on. This one will go straight up in the air over second base, and the right fielder will get it for out number 2. The runner will tag at third and come home, and Riley Way will score, making it 12-5. Now we have one of the players coming out. Meg Bellata on the mound, and they're trying to get him reeled in here. Number 34.
Clark batting for Robinson. Number 34, Julian Washburn.
So Julian Washburn will come in now and bat in the place of Danny Robinson. Player makes his way back to the dugout, and now Ed Morrow makes his way to the Lewis and Clark dugout. Oh, he's just getting a quick sip. And we've got a new pitcher on the mound. Number 1, Braden Boyce, will go to the mound. So number 1,
Your attention please.
Boyce.
Bellevue. Now pitching. Number 1, Braden Boyce.
and we can't see who's down the line at third base right now. Looks like Meg Bellata maybe went out to second. And number 12 is at third. That would be Steve Waters. Meg Bellata's out at second. All right, folks, we're trying to work our way through this one here. Twins lead 12-5 over Honda, and we've had all kinds of excitement going on in this one. First and second are where the runners are at for the Twins with 2 outs here. Washburn, his first opportunity at bat here. Boyce on the mound. Pitch by Boyce. That one will skim across the elbow of the batter. Everybody's settling down now. Getting everything squared away. Morrow settles in behind the plate. Boyce ready for the pitch. That one will be high, and they'll walk the batter. So they'll load the bases up again here with 2 outs. And Chris Powell will come to the plate for the Twins now.
Chris Powell.
And I believe they do the 8-run rule after 5 here in the bottom of the 4th with a 12-5 lead. We are right on the edge of that. Boyce with the pitch. That one will catch the inside of the plate on the left-handed batter. Mavericks are scheduled for 3 o'clock. This one's going to stretch out with all the excitement we've had, so we'll have it a little bit later than 3. They're doing a half hour between innings. Here's the pitch outside. 12-5 Twins, and this has been a game for the record books here. 3 coaches tossed. Honda without any coaches now. This one will be hit foul into the parking lot. We've had fans tossed. We've had a home run. We've had the team tossed. But after some coercing, umpires will continue the game. 2 outs here, bottom of the 4th. Loaded bases. Here's the pitch. That one he'll watch go by for a ball. So Bentley is calling the game here from behind the plate as his pitching coach is gone. Pitch is on its way. And that one will snag the batter. They'll bring a runner home with loaded bases and make it 13-5. And that'll bring up number 15, Ryder Schultz. Here's the pitch. Outside. Ball 1. Right-handed batter is Schultz. Here's the pitch. That one will be swung on and missed. Here's the hold. Now, Boyes with the pitch. Outside. 2 outs here, loaded bases for the Twins. Bottom of the 4th. Twins lead 13-5. Here's the pitch. And we'll come inside for a ball. Apologize, I don't have the balls and strikes here, folks. Schultz settles in. Loaded bases, 2 outs. Here is the pitch. And they'll walk the batter. That makes it 14-5 with the runner coming home on loaded bases. That'll bring up number 8, Jackson Fuller. Settles in. Loaded bases, 2 outs. Here's the pitch by Boyes. That one will be high. Players for Honda are running this one, as the coaches have all been tossed. 14-5, 2 outs, loaded bases. Here's the pitch. That one's high. Umpires let the boys play this one out, even though their coaches are not here. And at one point, Ed Morrow had tossed the whole team. But the boys pleaded their case, and they're back into it. Hit by batter, and that will bring the runner home to make it 15-5. Loaded bases with 2 outs. And that'll bring up number 23, Alex Light. And it is an 8-run rule after 5. And it looks like they're going to switch, and we'll have a new pitcher on the mound. I think we've gone through all pitchers for Honda now. Looks like number 12 is out there pitching now. Can't tell if it's 12 or 10. Nope, it's Troutman. It's number 10, Troutman, out there warming up. We'll step aside for 60 seconds while he warms up, right here on Missoula Prep Sports Network.
David Dietrich and the crew at iFly Fish Montana have you covered when it comes to all things fly fishing. Whether it's the scoop on the newest gear or images of the crew in their latest honey hole, iFly Fish Montana is your resource for angling in western Montana. David has immersed himself into the angler's culture in Montana to help you have the best fishing experience possible. Visit iFlyFishMontana.com to get the latest reviews on fly shops, river conditions, and more. iFly Fish Montana is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs and ship your packages via FedEx while you're there. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community. Back in the action here. Alex Light in the box. Steve Waters on the mound. 2 outs here. Loaded bases for the Twins. They lead 10-5 here in the bottom of the 4th. They've rung up 6 runs on the board. This one's going to be another hit by a pitcher. And with loaded bases, they'll bring runners home. With 2 outs.
Number 11, Riley Way.
That'll bring up number 11, Riley Way. And here's the pitch. High for Waters. Here is the pitch. That one will catch the plate. We'll have an even count at 1. So Waters trying to work his way in here. Here's the pitch. This one's going to be hit out into center field. This one could end the inning, and it does as it's caught in center field. So they'll hang 7 up on the board. They'll make it 16-5. We'll see if Honda can control their composure on the offensive side as they will bat in 60 seconds.
David Dietrich and the crew at iFly Fish Montana have you covered when it comes to all things fly fishing. Whether it's the scoop on the newest gear or images of the crew in their latest honey hole, iFly Fish Montana is your resource for angling in western Montana. David has immersed himself into the angler's culture in Montana to help you have the best fishing experience possible. Visit iflyfishmontana.com to get the latest reviews on fly shops, river conditions, and more. iFly Fish Montana is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milk Media can help you reach your audience, whether it's social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or radio advertising. Milk Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website that will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milk Media is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports in Missoula and the surrounding valley.
Welcome back to the Missoula Prep Sports Network, and we've got a change on the mound, and I can't tell, but I think it's number 20 out there pitching. Numbers are hard to see on these jerseys for the Twins. And without any coaches, we'll have players as base coaches. Meg Bellotta going down the line to first. And I can't see who is at third. 26 is pitching. That would be Chase Atkinson.
Your attention, please, for the Twins now pitching. Number 26, Chase Atkinson.
So Chase Atkinson will come out and pitch here at the top of the fifth. With the 8-run rule here and a 16-5 lead, they're going to have to try to get back into it. Honda does. Without any coaches, they've got players out as the base coaches. 16-5. 7 runs put up in the fourth. This one's going to be reached for. Rolls out to second base. Picked up by the second baseman. The throw to first is there, and that's the out. Not even quite sure what to make of this game, folks. I'm still kind of shell-shocked by all the action that's happened here. That'll bring up number 4. Braden Boyes, or no, Nate Gilbrick. Here's the pitch, swung on, down the third base line, picked up by the third baseman in the dirt. The throw to first is there in time, and that's the out.
Number 5, Josh Davis.
That'll bring up number 23. No, it's not Meg Bellotta out there, or number 23. Meg Bellotta. Number 25 is out there as the base coach. That would be Patrick McCumber. Here's the pitch, swung on, strike 1. Maverick game will come up at 3 o'clock. Here's the pitch. It'll be high, and we'll have a ball. 16-5 Twins. It has been one for the record books here. Here's the pitch. That one will catch the plate for strike 2. Mavericks game, you'll be able to catch that one on the Grizz Sports app. We'll have coverage of that one right there. Missoula Prep Sports Network's coverage will end here at this game, and that is the game. So the Twins get the win, 16-5 over Honda, and this one will be one that everybody will take a look at as the coaches make their way back into the building here. Thanks for tuning in for this very exciting game on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. We appreciate all of the viewing that you've done over the weekend here for the tournament. Next 2 games on the Grizz Sports app. Missoula